How's it going, guys? This is Adam from the Ernster Sanctuary here, and since you guys asked for it, today we're going to do another tour of my backyard sanctuary here in Southern California.
Ever since I was a little boy, I've been passionate about saving and educating people about our wildlife. A sparkle was lit in my eye by the late great Steve Irwin.
Strictly for crocodile conservation.
That sparkle is something I will always be thankful for.
I hope to create the same sparkle for many others. You're watching the Ernster Sanctuary.
Okay guys, so we're starting it off a little bit different here today. This is kind of a collection update and feeding day sort of thing. So my guys do get fed every day, keep their fat content up and everything. So for today's meal we have some organic homegrown kale. It's very, very good to get into the habit of producing your own food for your animals. That way you can regulate it. You know what they're eating and what's going into the food. We have some organic, homegrown crooked neck squash. This is really good stuff. They love this stuff. Some organic blueberries, and then some organic romaine lettuce and another yellow squash. So yeah, we're going to cut this up and prepare it for the animals. Alright guys, so now that we have all the food ready for the animals, we're going to go serve it to them. So first we'll start out in the backyard. We're going to kind of switch it up. Last time we started in the basement, so we'll switch it up this time. This is Little Red. He's a rescue iguana that I have. He has been sold if the person doesn't back out. He's actually a really chill iguana, and he loves to be hand-fed. On this other side, what's up? He has a little bit of a scar, and he had some bad shedding when I first got him in. But he's going to a great home next week, so I'm really excited about that. And so there, he's got his lunch. And over here we have 3 red iguanas in this enclosure. This is Sun-Kissed. She's got, again, another rescue. She has some really bad shedding on her as well. But they're great eaters, these guys. We'll put this down here for them, and they will go ham on this. If you remember my last update, this girl is the girl on breeding loan. And she's gotten a lot beefier as well. And then this guy, here, don't eat my finger, eat this. That's Chief. He's a redhead albino, so he looks like a normal red, but since albinism is a recessive trait, he's a heterozygous form of that. So he has, if I bred him to an albino like this girl right here, or a het albino, another het albino, you'd get red albinos. Very rare morph of iguanas. All my guys are pretty chill. Iguanas are very intelligent animals, and if you just spend time with them and associate yourself with something positive like food, they learn from that, and they learn that you are not going to eat them, that you are in fact a friend. So this guy used to want to tear my hands off when I first got him, but now, as you can see, he's pretty chill. Alright guys, so now we're going down to the second part. I have 2 enclosures down here. This is where I keep some of my babies. So here, this is Guacamole right here. This is Star. This guy my friends actually named, his name is Pole Vault. It's a really weird name, I don't know why they named him that. And then there's also baby Knuckles in here. So here, we're going to give them their food. These guys usually go ham for it too. So yeah, we have 2 het albinos in here, and then 1 regular green and a regular red. The regular green and regular red are actually for sale, so if you guys are interested, just let me know in the comments below. And we can talk that out. But they're just in a ReptiBreeze enclosure by ZooMed. It's 36 inches tall by 18 inches in depth and 18 inches in length. There we go. And so yeah, these guys are just hanging out. It's actually really hot out today. It's like 100 degrees or something. And for some reason it's humid here. We got a little bit of an overcast. So these guys are loving the humidity and the heat. And hopefully in a few years these guys will be ready to breed. And yeah, they're just cool little guys. So now we're heading to the big iguana enclosure. This enclosure is 10 feet tall. It's 8 feet in length and 6 feet in width. So same sort of deal as the other enclosure, just that this one's just a lot bigger. So again, you know, sticks to climb around on, big water bowl for them to soak and drink in. They have a heated box for the winter, but you know, they don't really need that right now. It's pretty hot outside. So yeah, in this enclosure, let's put this girl down for a second. Here. We have Big Red up here. This is my big red male. I've had him for about 4 years. I've raised him from a baby, and he's extremely tame. Loves to be pet. This guy was actually in a movie entitled Tortoise, kind of funny. And then also in here we have Shmoo. I don't know if you can see her. But I actually got her yesterday. She's a female axanthic iguana. I've been looking for a female for about 2.5 years, and I finally found one. So she's awesome. She's got a little bit of an attitude though, so I'm not going to pick her up. And then if you come in here, you can see Zeus right above your head there. His little head sticking out there. Zeus is a Lewisii hybrid iguana. As an adult, he would be a bright blue color, but as of now, he's kind of a gray-brown color. This guy's starting to eat here, the food that he threw on the floor. So yeah, that's pretty much that for this enclosure. There's nothing much else to it. Just the 3 iguanas in here. They don't fight or anything. So yeah, we'll move on to the next one. Here again in my backyard, and we're gonna go on a little bit of a scavenger hunt right now. So back here is where a tremendous beast roams. This is my Sultana Tortoise. Over here is Tortuga. She's digging herself a nice little burrow here. This is my oldest reptile I have. She's about 7 years old. I got her in 2009 as a hatchling. She's about this big. And now, as you can see, let me pull her out here for a second. As you can see, she's a pretty big girl. She's about 70 pounds. Big girl. Again, her name is Tortuga, and she pretty much has this whole back section to herself. I'll take her into my front yard every day, and she grazes out there on the grass. These guys are grassland specialists. They are browsers, so you know, pretty much all they eat is grass in the wild. And normally people here in captivity, the diet they feed them is a little bit too high in nutrients. It's best to grow these guys on a low nutrient diet. You know, sometimes you'll get pyramiding on the scoots, but as you can see, this girl's pretty nice, perfect shell, smooth and everything. So yeah, I guess we'll move on to the next one. All right, guys. So here in my front yard, we have 2 turtle bins. I just set these guys up for the summertime. Get some growth on them. The natural sunlight is very important for reptiles. So they do have enclosures inside for nighttime and winter. But for now, you know, they're outside just for a little bit. So here we have 2 pink-bellied side necks. These guys are from Australia and Papua New Guinea, off the coast of Papua New Guinea in Australia. Really weird-looking turtles, but they're really cool-looking too. Like I said, they have that. They're called side necks, so they have that long neck, as you can see there. And an interesting fact about these guys. You won't find any of these guys north of the equator. Side necks and snake necks are only found south of the equator, so that's pretty cool. I don't have names for these guys yet, so if you guys want to, you know, name these guys, leave some names in the comments, and we'll get to that. And then here is a little peninsula cooter. My buddy Kirk got this for me for my birthday. His name's Kyle, because that's Kirk's middle name. So yeah, just a cool little turtle. Nothing really special about him. I actually keep him with this pink belly side necks. It's kind of like a hodgepodge tub in there. So yeah, I'm gonna wash my hands so I don't cross-contaminate these guys, and we'll be back. So yeah, guys, I've just washed my hands now. I don't want to cross-contaminate the turtles or anything. The next species we're about to see is an endangered species. So, you know, don't want to have any pathogens crossed if there are any. My animals are really healthy, but you know, just in the small chance that there's a parasite, you don't want to cross-contaminate the species. So over here we have 2 Chinese box turtles. I know last time I only had 1, but here these guys are. On the right here is Binwei. She's the original one that I had. And on the left here, it's another female. I have 2 females as of now. But this girl doesn't have a name yet, so we can pick a name for her if you guys like. And you know, as babies, these guys do like a little bit more of an aquatic setup. But as they mature, they do like to you know, have a more land-based setup. So they'll have a portion of my backyard in a couple years. They'll have, you know, mostly land-based, and they'll have a stream run through it. And so, you know, they are semi-aquatic, so they need some water. So yeah, you know, these guys are, again, one of them just peed on me. Thank you for that. Oh, she's still peeing on me. But yeah, these guys do have a tub out here for now. And you know, I guess we'll put them inside now. Alright guys, so the turtles are now inside in their setups. As you can see from the last video that we made, if you haven't checked that out, remember to check that out. It's a whole video on their setups and everything. But here we have the 5 industrial sized bins. You know, Chinese box turtles are here. And the pink-bellied side-necks are up here. And so, you know, we just move them in from their outdoor tubs into this setup. And you know, we keep these guys here at night. Again, they have this heat light and a UVB light, so they are getting everything they need. Same thing for up here, heat light and UVB light. So yeah, guys, this is the turtles, and I guess now we'll move on to the last iguanas. Here are the last 2 iguanas in my collection. On the left here, this is Tarquin. She is a El Salvador albino iguana. And over here we have Cobalt. He is a, again, axanthic blue iguana. So here's their setup. They're inside just for right now. I'm planning to build them a outdoor enclosure, which I will also do a video on. She's a little bit skinny right now. If you guys saw my video on her, she does have a mouth deformity, so it's kind of hard to get her to eat. I have to hand feed her every day. So yeah, this is their enclosure. Newly clean because today is cleaning day. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I think we're gonna start doing these periodically, or you know, whenever you guys want another one, we'll do it. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So remember to check out Elliot. He's an awesome guy, awesome editor, and he really makes this channel on fleek. Any questions, concerns, or anything you want to say down below, just leave in the comment section. And yeah, that's pretty much it. See you in the next one.